Alright, what's up, Dragon Brood? So far this season, we've been focusing on decks that are trying to feature some number of new cards. But then I started thinking about, we had a couple of decks that were really good from the last season or two, and we really don't need to add cards to them. So the question then becomes, are these decks still good against those new cards? Well, today we're going to find out, and we're going to play some Smuggler Surprise. Like, this deck was really good. It has a bunch of different ways to win. It plays really fun creatures. So why not? And Smuggler Surprise is a great way you can just do stuff at instant speed and kind of swing the game back in your favor. So we'll see how this goes. In addition to Smuggler Surprise, though, we're going to be playing some Glimpse the Core because we do need some ramp here. Brotherhood's in. This is going to be one way we can deal with some of those early mice, bats, whatever the case may be, right? This can get rid of those early creatures. Some Outcast or Trailblazer, again, just for some extra mana to help us play stuff like our Terror of the Peaks, which is huge for being a finisher, or just being able to do some tricky damage. And we're going to be playing Roxanne because this is another one we could kind of ramp into, get us some mana, and it doubles as removal of sorts. Calamity, now, we can't do stuff with Roxanne because that's legendary, but we can copy Terror of the Peaks, we can copy Trailblazers, we can do all kinds of fun stuff with this, and you get some wild wins and finishes. So I hope we see this a couple of times today. And we're going to play a full set of Trumpet and Carnosaur. The reason? Well, it's actually removal, so you can deal 3 damage to creatures if you need to in a pinch, or you can maybe get one of our other cool big creatures that goes along with this. Spinewood's Armadillo, this gains us a little bit of life, helps us make sure we hit our land drops, and if nothing else, it's a big 7/7 with reach, and it does have Ward 3, so it's hard to get rid of. And of course, Vaultborn Tyrant, because this makes us extra tokens, this gains life, this draws cards, this kind of does everything you could potentially want a 7-mana card to do, and it combos well with Calamity, it combos well with Terror of the Peaks, like it does everything we want to do. So yeah, this deck was already solid, so if you like how this matches up against the decks we face, don't forget at the end of the video, we will have a link down in the description. It'll take you over to Moxfield. They're a channel sponsor. You can download the list from there and you can put it right into Arena and play it yourself. And you won't even need new cards. So let's go hop in and see if this really is still as good as we hope it is. I guess we'll keep this. I don't really know. On the draw, this feels kind of sketchy. I feel like I'm supposed to probably mulligan this, but we'll find out. These games get weird because, okay, it's Otters. I was gonna say, because if you're playing around counters, we like do stuff during their end step to try to Smuggler Surprise, and then on our turn, the following turn, we just play Carnosaur. It's kind of the way these things go sometimes. I'm gonna go ahead and just plot this. If they can do 20 to us, then so be it. I'm kind of hoping they play another couple of Otters here, and then maybe we get to sweep some things with the Brotherhoods in. Ooh, Merfolk. All right.
Doesn't take a genius to see something weird is going on. You get to be.
That's a real thing. I guess we go ahead and do this now.
Guess you're not an animal lover.
Pass the turn. All right.
Otter to otter? I need some help.
We need them to tap some mana down, because I think the turn we want is Trailblazer. Yeah, they're not going to give it to us. I was wondering. Alright. See if they flash in something crazy. Okay, that's not so bad. We could live with that.
I have a plan.
I mean, the weird part is, I think we're now in the situation where they're saving cards because we're saving cards, or going to try to counter stuff, so we're going to have to try to get real tricky, I think. So I think the thing will be, during our end step, we may have to Smuggler Surprise. I mean, the good news is we've basically made them spend a lot of cards to not really get punished too much. Oh, what are we doing here? I needed that Terror of the Peaks to be a land. That sucks. That hurts a lot, actually. Okay. Well, there's nothing we can do about it. Let's see. Non-creature spell. Everybody gets a +1/+1, but these already have prowess. They just have double prowess. Damn. Do I want to kill that guy? Alright. Pass the turn. If we don't draw it next turn, I think we just have to go for it. And it's just one of those things. If they have the counter, they have a counter. We'll just have to eat it. Yep.
You get to be my protege today.
Yep. Get all the damage you're going to get in, opponent. I got nothing. Oh, and it's a tap land. Alright, well. At some point, we're just going for it. Alright, so you're just holding burn spells.
Aha! A solution!
Maybe that's been the issue this whole time. Maybe that's all they've been doing. Alright. Get green. Play the other one. You have another burn spell? No. Well, what are we doing here? I mean, I guess we just go for it. And if they have it, they have it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we go here. And then we just GG's. Oh, wait. That doesn't counter. So they played it on what? So they just didn't get anything off their Tidebinder? Is that what happened here? What's Ral on? 7? Alright, I'm not even going to play Terror of the Peaks here. I'm just going to get these two duders in play. Yeah, they could have waited so we don't draw cards off the Trailblazer. I thought they were playing a counter spell there. They just played Tidebinder. Yeah, that works. Deal 3 to everything? Sure.
Careful.
I mean, all our stuff has indestructible, so we don't even lose our Trailblazer here. Alright. That was an interesting turnaround. I guess, oh, I should have thought about it. That's why they had it set on Merfolk. I didn't even think about what Merfolk they'd be playing. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense, actually.
Think big.
Okay, so now they're just drawing 3, which does mean we can now potentially kill Rao with Roxanne. I mean, those could kill a Trailblazer. Well, they have other things to kill Trailblazer, so never mind.
Oh, yeah.
Sure, you get to draw
Together.
and copy, I guess. Nope, they're not going to copy. To be fair, though, that would leave them basically shields down with us having lethal, because it's 13. Oh, it would only be 16, actually. Alright, that's if you play instant or sorcery. Okay. Feel like we're not in too bad a shape now. We can go ahead and play Roxanne. Because I can't counter. Kill this knucklehead. Get us a card. Get us some life. Well, that's a nice bonus to have. And we're just going to attack here and here. And then next turn we can try to just finish things because we'll have plenty of mana. Yeah, I feel bad because I just said GG's. I thought they were countering our spell on the Tashana turn, but... Well... Isuraru, if you see this, I was not trying to bad manners you there with that GG's earlier. I genuinely thought you were playing a counter. I didn't realize you were playing a Tashana's Tidebinder. I mean, yeah, we're at 23. Opponent's got 3 cards. I mean, even returning something here doesn't really do much. Because Roxanne's going to get to kill a 2-2, and then they've got to block everything else. Yeah, Shock genuinely does nothing here. I mean, I guess if I block, you get to kill a Roxanne, but we're not going to do that. That would be silly. We lose a Roxanne and get nothing. Don't even get to kill anything there. Yeah. Opponent's at 13. I assume 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10? Yeah. Yeah, plan was going to be just attack here. Let the 2 get rid of the 1/1. Force them to block Roxanne. They take 13, and that's still it. So we didn't even need to use the rest of our hand there. Man, I drew the 1 Merrick's. Though I'm beginning to think Merrick's probably doesn't even need to be in this list. But we're going to mulligan that. Ooh. Keep it. And somehow hope this works. Oh my gosh. Alright. Well, I'm glad we have a Brotherhood's in. There's a chance we might get to kill some things. I mean, this is as good of a start as we could hope for with this hand, I suppose. Okay, this is good. We get to Brotherhood's End away both these guys, right? I mean, we can't hesitate. We got to just do it. Even though it would have been nice to get off a Glimpse of the Core there. Dire Flail. Alright, hey, that qualifies. Okay, alright, we're doing some things. We're cooking a little bit. Alright, pass a turn. So now we get a 6/6 to gain life at instant speed on their turn. I don't think there's a realistic way we die here on the... I mean, I don't know. They could, like, rage plus something else. I mean, I'm not going to say we can't. Because we definitely could. Because that's 3 plus rage would be another 4. Oh, Twinferno. Ugh. Wasn't planning on that. That's super unfortunate. Ow. Okay. That, however, is awesome. Pass the turn. All right. So now we'll get... Oh, actually... There could be a random way we could have died here, actually. Nah, I don't think there's any combination of 7, so we're okay. So we'll gain 6, get 2 cards, get to shoot that for 6. And then I think we're all right from here. Yep, that's going to do it. Wow. Oh, man. All right, let's try. Like, I can't... I'm probably not supposed to keep this. This is scary, but... Kind of hoping we get a little bit of a ramp spell next turn. Search, or a Glimpse the Core. Then we Brotherhoods in, and then we figure out what it looks like after that. But the reason I want the other lands is so we can maybe start to set up some other place. Oof, oof. Alright, good news. We still get to slow roll this, right? It's not bad. Mabel, and we'll just get the whole team. So it's not a bad thing. We do take 6, which isn't pleasant, especially if they have like a hasty duder next turn, but... But then we could wipe out the board one more time, and then we could play Roxanne. Oh, another Mabel. Okay, well, that's not good for us. I think we do still off Mabel here, though. Because there are, like, silly give stuff, double strike, whatever, where we could potentially die. Oh my gosh. Alright, we might still be dead anyway. Double strike mouse? Okay, it wasn't double strike mouse. We're probably still dead. Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, we're definitely still dead. Oh, card was too late in coming. Alright, we're not dead yet. We're not dead yet. They can make Mabel a 5. Hopefully that's like a land or something. Alright, Mabel becomes a 5. We have to block. Oh, is that like a lightning strike? Oh, it's a house mouse. Yep, that sucks. Okay, let's keep it. This seems reasonably functional. Alright, well, I don't know if this is just Golgari discard. Yeah, it is. Alright, fair enough. Let's get rid of this. I mean, this does likely mean that we're going to be looking at Liliana next turn, but not a lot we can do about that. Yep, Liliana makes us discard Terror of the Peaks.
No more distractions. Let's make this quick. Drop it.
Alright, that's as good as anything. We're going to need to draw another land, obviously. And if this is double discard this turn, we're kind of toast. Alright, we're gambling.
We all have things we'd rather avoid.
Come on, untap land. We definitely need that here. Ah, they're going to make us discard the other card.
Nobody
Alright, so now we need to draw, like, I guess Roxanne. Well, that's not even that, so that sucks. Alright. Good news is, we're basically both hellbent, and I have access to another card. What is that last card, though? Oh, they're just going to discard it? Wow. Oh, they couldn't cast it anyway. Okay. Then things being what they are, let's attack this. Just play that. Alright. I mean, we're not... Considering the start they had, we're not doing too badly here, right?
I'm tired of your secrets.
Alright, so then we got a Roxanne. What do we do with it? Alright, so we play this. Get, I guess, green. Play this. Draw a card. Deal the 2 here.
You're gonna regret that.
Oh, well, that's interesting. All right, we go ahead and play it.
We all have things we'd rather forget.
Oh, what a hit. What a hit. Oh, wow. Okay, let's do it. I was not expecting to draw that. That's so good. Yeah, that's it. Oh. Man, check that. Opponent just ripped our hand and just sicko Calamity just got to do it. Really, it was a combination of having a plotted card that got us more cards, right? But Calamity here would be able to make 2 4/4s. So those become 8, 12, 16, and Roxanne's going to shoot down Liliana. So yeah, they either block or die effectively on the next turn. Wow. Wow, that's a great comeback. Alright, I mean, if we're playing against small creatures, maybe this does something. If not, this is going to be a terrible hand, basically. And, of course, it's a Deep Cavern Bat. Got it. So this also becomes kind of interesting. Yeah, exactly. I was going to say, do they even care about us having it? So I think we just do this, and we just play the slower game. Because if they play Preacher or something here, we wouldn't be able to kill it anyway. So then it's just like, do they play Dread Knight or some such? And they did. Alright. Oh, Calamity. Okay. Alright, well, I guess we're just gonna search for more lands. Like, what else can we do here? You know what? Let's get a Roxanne here. That would be cool. Roxanne would be real nice. Be able to kill a Deep Cavern Bat. Or the deck could just not care about our wants and needs at all. That's also viable. Alright. Backup plan. Let's find another body, and let's find a Smuggler surprise. That would be great. Because right now, we're not doing much of anything otherwise. That's, it's not very productive. Alright then, sure. Yeah, why not? We'll go attacking. Okay, they're just gonna block. We can accept that. Alright, here's the thing. We can straight up just play Vaultborn Tyrant now. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We could max value a Smuggler surprise. Like, we can do all kind. We have so much mana. Like, we need other things. Alright, there's a Smuggler surprise. Pass the turn. We're gonna wait. Because they can still respond with, like, a Go for the Throat or something. I mean, I say that. We'd be able to make our stuff indestructible, but if we're gonna do that, we might as well try to do it on our turn. Oh, but they had a Vaultborn Tyrant. Interesting to know. I was not expecting that. So, what do we do here? Like, if we do it on our turn and we have our own Vaultborn, I don't even think it matters. I think we just go for it. I mean, we at least got something we could use. I'll take a backup Calamity, I guess. We got anything else special in the deck? Not even a little bit. Gosh dang it. Well, we tried. I mean, like, sometimes that's all you can do. If the deck don't cooperate, it just don't cooperate. Oh, Arena! Oh my gosh. Why? Why would you... Oh no. Really? Really? I was going to attack with all that, but yeah, that's not really a thing now. Super unfortunate, but here we go. Oh, that sucks so much. Like, we should be getting in for another 3 damage, 6 damage, 5 damage here. I don't know. So much that this did not cooperate. Oh my gosh. Alright, well, we're gonna lose this one. Five, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, I guess there's a world where we draw like a Outcaster and play that with the Calamity, and maybe we get some stuff off that. But otherwise, we're in a lot of trouble. Opponent's hand's loaded here, though, so we'll see what they do. Alright, so they're just going to spend their turn getting rid of that. That's fair. And draw a card. I mean, we could get our own Vaultborn Tyrant. That would be nice, too. Okay, that's something. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Unfortunately, I need 11. So I guess we'll just play this. We will go ahead and plot that. While having an extra card and 3 life would be good there, I would rather try to set up multiple things next turn with Calamity if we can. It's going to be difficult regardless. Opponent's hand's obviously stacked here. You know, we both have a ton of mana, and they have a second Tyrant. Ugh. Yeah, alright, so we're playing one of these silly games. Alright, well. I'm assuming they have at least one more instant speed removal here. Oh, and they had a Deep Cavern Bat. No. Well, they take our Calamity for sure. Actually, no, it doesn't even matter, though. Right? Because we just Brotherhoods in. Yeah, it doesn't matter. We Brotherhoods in, get it back. Still cast Calamity. Play the Trailblazer first. Yeah, it's all fine and good, I guess. Then we play this. Now, my hand's about to look as dumb as theirs here in a second. Alright, well, that's a thing that happened. Might as well get that last forest out of there. And we'll just make us a bunch of Vaultborn Tyrants. And things are about to get stupid. Alright. And another Calamity and a Terror. Alright, sure. Okay. So then they get 6 life and 2 cards. And And I will get rid of a Copperline Gorge and probably the big set. Actually, yeah, probably big 7. 7 is probably fine. Okay. We're both sitting on a ton of... This game's ridiculous. We're both sitting on giant stacks of cards here. Shieldred doesn't terribly scare us. Truth be told, we want the opponent to hopefully not be able to respond to Terror of the Peaks. We have 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We'll have 13 mana. I mean, we could just double Terror of the Peaks. Get cards, kill off Shieldred. I mean, I guess that's a thing. I think if they leave enough mana that it looks like they could still kill stuff, I'm probably just going to double Terror. If they don't, then we'll try to Calamity plus Terror. And that's probably the safest thing we can do. Yeah, we just take it. We're 40-some. Like, who cares? Like, genuinely, like, who cares? Alright, you gotta have at least one removal still up, right? Okay, we draw. And now we just figure out how we're gonna get there. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13. So what combinations do we have? We have 6, and 6 is 12. We have 5 and 5 is 10. Or we can play this and get cards. I don't know if that's really the world we want to be dealing in. If we go Terror, Terror... we're at 28. Just trying to figure out, like, how safe we need to be playing it is the thing. But I think we do. I think we go Terror. Wow, way to tap all that red mana Arena. Jeez. So we'll lose 1 net here. Okay, this is not a bad option. Oh, that's big. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Now we can just go for it, right? 6, 7, 8. All right. Yeah, let's go. If you're going to kill something, you got to kill it now. But it ultimately isn't going to matter. Yeah. Because now we just put Calamity and Terror into play. Just kill the... Oh, wait, crap. That was stupid. I'm only dealing 4. I thought I was dealing 5. I mean, ultimately it doesn't matter. I mean, we're going to copy Terror of the Peaks anyway. And then attack with everything. And then they'll get rid of that. And that. I mean, it doesn't matter. It's damage every which way. This is so dumb. I'm down to 14 cards. Like, this game was ridiculous. Fun, but ridiculous. Wow. Woo! This game got wild. Like, opposing Vaultborn Tyrants, Shieldred, you know, bunch of spot removal. They batted us twice. And I had 14 cards left. Like, that is not how you want to finish games here, but yeah, lots of card advantage happening in that one. We go for... Definitely can't keep that. There's just no way. And really, we can't keep that either. This is no better than what we had, sadly. God, this is tough. I think we have to do this, though, and then just hope to draw into stuff. Like, we got to get our mana, and then just hope we find something. Alright, that's a start. Any chance we got some Brotherhood's ends in their deck? Because we're going to need one real bad here. Alright, we'll go to 23. Get a mountain. Alright. We're going to have to draw hot. I mean, we have the Smuggler surprise, so if we could just find something, you know, if we can go back-to-back creatures here, you know, maybe we could find a little something to be worthwhile. Oh, that is not how we need to go about this. Oh, that sucked. That sucked a lot. Can we find a Vaultborn Tyrant? That'd be nice. I'd be into that at least. Another one on top. Alright. Well, Brotherhood's End still a sweet card here. It's kind of where we are, right? Brotherhood's End would be an awesome card. Oh, man. Are you kidding? Ah, Jeebus. Alright, well. When you just draw lands, there's not a lot you can do. I mean, we might as well just GG's here. Yeah, why not? We're going first with this? I'm still trying to decide how much I like the Spinewoods Armadillo. I think well, at the end of the video, I have some stuff I'll probably say about it, but this looks like more Otters. I would venture to guess this is Otters. I don't know of anything else that's been playing Sleight of Hand. I mean, I guess it could be some other prowess, spells matter type deck, but nope, it's Otters. Okay. Then what are we doing here? I guess we're just doing this. And then next turn, just Trumpeting Carnosaur. Because we're probably not getting anything off the Trailblazer, right? They just kill it. Oh, unless they're going to tap out for us here, which it looks like they are. So that's good. Alright. What are the odds that we could hit a Roxanne here? That would be really special. Alright. Let's do it. Come on, big money. We at least get to put that in hand. I mean, that's not nothing. Still worthwhile. Alright, they're drawing some cards. At this point, we're starting to feel kind of confident, though. Alright, there's another Sleight of Hand. Yep, you got it. I mean, I feel like that was a lot of cards for not a lot to happen on their side. But we're going to go ahead and cast this. I mean, they could still have a counter here. I was going to say, that still counts. No attacks. I mean, their hand's still loaded. They got a lot of stuff. Unfortunately, we're also at 15 life, so we have a little bit of wiggle room here. Ooh, Ral. Okay.
Laugh all you want.
Ral is real.
Well, gotta work with what's available.
Alright, we may have to send a Carnosaur into... Okay, never mind. Well, we still might send a Carnosaur into Ral. Let's get an untapped land here. That would be good. That's the next best thing, though. I mean, I ain't gonna be mad at it. Alright, we're gonna copy this knucklehead. And we will attack you, opponent. I mean, getting 2 more 7/7s. No, we are attacking the opponent. And getting a fistful of cards. And other things. Oh! Oh! Yeah, that'll do it. That's just insult to injury. Yeah, just... Oh, that's what we hit with both of them? That's too funny. Alright. That's a good way to finish that. Wow. Wow. Yeah, mid-combat Brotherhood's in doesn't suck. Ooh. I'm gonna gamble. If this is not a creature-based deck, then this hand's gonna be garbage. Because we still need a lot of help, even if one of these Brotherhood things goes off. Okay. Pass the turn. This is pretty good if this is mono red, because we get to use these Brotherhood ins. So that's good. Ooh, and then we don't even have to worry about the demonic ruckus. Love that. Let's get a mountain. Okay. Things are slowly coming together here. And we still take 2, but we're at 21. And now we just need an untapped land, or a land, over the next couple of turns. Alright, there we go. Pass the turn. And now I think we're mostly okay. Because now I think their hand is just burn spells and things to put on creatures, but they don't have creatures. I've seen this happen with those decks quite a few times, which is why I like the big version of burn that we've been playing and not just the mono red aggro. I mean, Roxanne could die here, that's fine. We're going to be focusing on getting this Vaultborn Tyrant down next turn. I mean, if the opponent doesn't have anything here, that's going to be it. Alright. I mean, they could still have a crazy turn with, like, a slick shot or something. So, far from over. Okay. We're going to attack, kill the Scamp, I think is the plan here. Sure. Oh, opponent. That doesn't work like that. It only hits players. They're not going to get to kill our Roxanne. Yep. Not sure they knew. All right, well, now we're in the driver's seat. Because there's nothing they can do. Even if they put that on something, we just go nuts the following turn. So we attack, shoot them. Yeah, now we're about to gain a bunch of life and just finish them off. Because we can just play this. Which is life and cards. We play this. Get a mana, shoot them for 4, and then we'll do it again. Yeah, we're at the infinite resources phase. Yeah, gotta love when you can handle mono red like this. And then we play the other one. Which is just a string of more cards. Alright, cool. Alright, so this was kind of interesting because it mostly did what we wanted to do. So that part, you know, we're not upset about. But I am kind of like 50-50 on Spinewood's Armadillo. And one of the things I'm kind of toying with here is like, would it be okay to play a couple of Cornucopia, for people who don't know what that is, but like 3 mana. I mean, admittedly, we can't play it on turn 2, and we don't have a bunch of turn 2 plays, but hear me out here for a second. Like, if we play this does give us a way to get some life. It does still ramp us up, right? It kind of gives us something in the interim. But we could supplement this also with Bramble Familiars. And then we have the adventure side, Fetch Quest, we could play later as well. We have just some early mana. Like, yes, this could die to Brotherhood's End, but like if we're playing Brotherhood's End, then we probably just aren't casting the Familiar anyway, because we know we're going to need to cast Brotherhood's End. So, like, maybe this is an option. Like, I feel like a version of this could work where we go, what do we have? 26 lands in here anyway. So I think there is a world where we could go to 61 cards, because, you know, I do that with several of my lists just because I'm greedy. But play 3 Bramble Familiar and 2 Cornucopia instead of playing 4 Spinewood's Armadillo. Right? Because we can still get a little bit of life gain off of it, which is one of the benefits of this. Like, it gives us some other things to play early that could actually block if we needed it to, right? Sometimes that is a real thing. And it still does ramp us up pretty well into doing other things or being able to cast multiple things in a turn. So if you have them, I would say try that. 3 Bramble Familiar, 2 Cornucopia instead of 4 Spinewood's Armadillo. And I think that could benefit the deck a little bit more. Just personal thoughts there. It's not that the Spinewood's Armadillo is terrible, because it's not. But I would like, especially in the control matchups, to be able to get another early creature or 2, force them to use some mana, whatever, while we're trying to get some of our other stuff off. Because right now, in the control matchups, they don't really have to do anything. Speaking of which, this deck should have some number of Cavernous Souls. Probably 3, if I were guessing. The downside is, I don't think I want to remove any of my red sources to do it, because except for really 1 mana for Smuggler Surprise and 1 green mana for Glimpse the Core, pretty much everything else we can use green mana for. So I'm fine doing that and putting in Cavern of Souls here, and that does help your control matchups a little bit, so you could sneak through a Calamity, or even just getting down a Vaultborn Tyrant to buy yourself some time or whatever could work. But yeah, I think that's my biggest issue here, because there was a couple times that Spinewood's Armadillo just felt a little clunky, or I kind of wanted to have a blocker and force them to use some cards or whatever while we set up the next play. But it's not bad for what it is. This is definitely better on your budget, because this deck already has a bunch of rares and mythics in it. Obviously, as you go down the list, I mean, there's quite a few. So, sure, but if you have them, like I said, I think there is something to be said for the Bramble Familiars and the Cornucopia. So I'm going to leave this list as is when we post it, but just something to think about. But here we have 4 Smuggler Surprise, 4 Glimpse the Core, 3 Brotherhood's End, 4 Outcaster Trailblazer, 4 Terror of the Peaks, 2 Roxanne Starfall Savant, 3 Calamity Galloping Inferno, 4 Trumpeting Carnosaur, 4 Spinewood's Armadillo, 2 Vaultborn Tyrant. Also, if you just want to leave it as is and play a 61st card, Vaultborn Tyrant's pretty sweet. There were multiple games where I was kind of hoping we just had an extra Vaultborn Tyrant. So if you want to play 61 and do that, go for it. Lands are going to be 4 Mountains, 7 Forests, 4 Copperline Gorge, 4 Kerplusion Forest, 4 Restless Ridgeline, and 3 Cavern of Souls. But yeah, this was actually a pretty sweet deck, and you don't really need any new cards, so that's kind of nice. But if you do want to play something else that does use 1 new card, we had a really sweet dragon deck that actually did really well, so you may want to check that one out next. That's all I have you for now. We'll see you next time.